Greetings YouTube. Today we're looking at the Star Wars Episode 1 Incredible Cross-Sections, the definitive guide to the craft of Star Wars Episode 1, the new film, The Phantom Menace. I've seen this film once, I will never see it again. I picked this up for a song and like a quarter, so I figured I'd give it a review. And then you get a little introduction thing, then we jump right in to the Republic Cruiser, which wasn't a horrible looking vessel. I kind of liked that overall design, I freely admit. Then we have the landing ship. The landing ship I thought was a little weird, just didn't do it for me. The MTT large transport, kind of boring, kind of bulky, awkward looking. I will admit I liked the Gungan sub. The Gungan sub was a very cool design. I have a great deal of affection for subs in general. And I will admit that was a cool design, even if Jar Jar Binks was an atrocity upon the film world. The Naboo Queen's Royal Starship, also a fairly nice design. Nice sleek vibe going on there. And we had Pod Racers, which was just pointless and silly. I don't know any reason why we had these in the film. I don't think they added anything. Then we had the Sif Infiltrator, and this was a fairly cool ship. Okay, it had a nice look to it. The bike was a little on the weird side, but the ship itself was pretty cool. Then we have the Droid Starfighter, and then this opens up into the Droid control ship, which is a really massive illustration. This thing's just huge. It really is, and very nicely detailed. I don't think it was a horrible design. This wasn't a bad design. The Naboo N1 Starfighter, they had kind of a nice look. Why it was being piloted by a child is, beyond me. Yeah, I know, he's a Force user, the whole 9 yards. I just hated that character so much. And we have the Aat Battle Tank, which looked really awkward. It just looked very out of place and top-heavy and vulnerable. Then we have the Naboo Speeder. These weren't too bad looking, just kind of car thingies, flying car things. The Corsican Taxi was a little weird. And then we have another illustration of a troop carrier of some variety. And then we have a showing of the author and the illustrators, I should say. So yeah, I'm not keeping this book. It's just not my thing. The Gungan sub is not worth it for me to keep, and that's the only illustration I really love in this. The rest of them are meaningless. I'm going to give this to one of my coworkers. He's a Star Wars fan.